There we go. You got a sunrise this morning. About 24 degrees, 98% humidity. So everything is covered, including the smooth spots in the driveway that are kind of slick to walk on that were, just wet yesterday. Oh well. See if I can get this pigsty cleaned up this morning without wasting too much of what's left in them, because they ain't going to make it another night with what's left in them. Bad thing is we're due to throw grass seed straw bales in again, and yeah, I don't know. For a wagon it'd be nice. I could throw them in and mix it. And yeah, you can mix it going in here, but it's a pain in the ass. And you really can't mix it. But I can put the squeeze on and grab one side of a bale, and you cut the twine, and half the bale drops in the feeder, and you set the other half of the bale in the next feeder. And then at the next one, well, you got a half a bale that you can't do anything with. And I really hate to, if you do like 2 straw bales and 1 hay bale, well, they're going to blast the hay bale and not touch the straw bales. Yeah, it's a pain. But just got to deal with it. And yeah, I'm just wondering, I don't want it over here. I ain't going to go too much further because the ground didn't freeze too much over there, and it's kind of full of shit. Kind of like in there. It stayed warm enough. It didn't, didn't freeze. And the fun part is that feeder, they get beat around. Hell, they've been in here for 12, 15 years, whatever it's been. I did find the date on one of them. I dated them when we put them together. Far side, the middle 3 bars, doink, doink, and doink, they broke off at the bottom, and the bottom's pulled out. At least I think they're broke off. They may just be stretched. I don't know. But get the barn clean and got to do something with that one. So, and I guess I got a meeting at the insurance. That's bomb today. I kind of miss it, Before Farm Bureau became Country Companies, well, even after it became Country Companies, agent came out every year, brought the list of what you had, and they'd even do something like, oh my gosh, not just walk from their car to the house. They walk down and look in the shop, look in the barn, look in the machine shed, and maybe go something like, well, hey, wait a minute, that bin wasn't here last year. Or say it's not there, and he shows up and goes, the bin's not there anymore, and make adjustments accordingly. Or, hey, I know you got a fertilizer buggy, but I don't see it anywhere. Do you get rid of it? Or, oh my gosh, is that new? And, take care of it. Make the adjustments. Now it's, go into the office, sit there and scratch your butt and try to figure out if you're missing anything on the list or not. Then when it comes to farm ground you farm, none of that's by address. It's all by freaking township and crap. And all you can do is look at their map in there that they're lucky enough to have and try to figure out where the property is, and then they try to figure out what the ordinance is. Because why? You can't just use an address. It's the only way the fire department's going to find you. It's the only way the cops are going to find you. And yes, here she is, finishing her grain this morning. Don't know if anybody's seen the short from last night, but I think it's hanging lower, but I can't see it from here. I'm not going to open the gate to find out. Looking in the camera last night, it looked like it was hanging lower. So the stink is working its way out. And she still seems to be feeling pretty good, so that's a plus, isn't it, sweetheart? Yeah. Yeah, she's being a good mama. And no new babies this morning. Well, we'll see what the day brings. It got foggy. I'm freezing my butt off now. Hey, look. Oops. Set it back down so it didn't crash hard and make a mess and slide into something. Wrap the chain around here. Yeah. That's where she come down on it. On the chain. Oh well. It ain't like she's new. Oh, maybe it's on the other side. We dated these when I made them, and I don't remember now if this was the first one or the last one. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said made it. Put it together and modified it. Right there. 12. I think it's 12:10. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I can't read it. Man, my glove rest off my hand. No, I guess I didn't put the actual date on it. 12 of 2015, and this is the first one that we put together. The little extra things I did other than just bolt it together is everything's welded, because bolts come loose, then things break. And put these in here, and these are for hooking to hold it in place. And on the bottom of each corner there's a piece of either 1 inch square or 1 1/4 or something like that for it to ride on. Lays right across here. Can't see down there. Most of that is old baler plunger railing, because once they're worn out in the baler, all you got's a nice piece of hard stuff. And before I flipped it over, I should have shown you that corner's in good shape. That corner's in good shape. It's still off the ground. The frickin' bottom tubes on this side are collapsed, so it's actually setting down right on the angle iron. It needs a lot more work than I thought. I thought we just had this to contend with, which before I got it out of the barn, that other side had a bow in it like this side, and I got it straightened. But this side, with these not being in place, I wasn't going to be able to do that. And you know, if they make that out of something besides the thinnest shit they can find, I mean, maybe 14 gauge tubing, if that. Fun part is, Really should get all that out of there before we fix it. So I don't know if this feeder's going to go back in today or not. If not, oh well. And I know how that got done. I got, what are they, 4-inch square tubes welded in the corner of my bucket, and I'll come up and catch these, or I'll just use the tip of the bucket. This one's been screwed up. Whether I did it or Ty did it, whatever, it's still screwed up. But anyway, yeah, I can take the blame for that. It's been so long since I've had to roll one of these over. We did it before we put them together. I mean, we rolled them over 3 or 4 times in here, but it was drag it out, turn it over, and bring it back in. Yeah, I fudged up. Poor girls out in the mud. They can go in the barn, not as bad. Fog finally lifted, warmed up a little. I don't think that hole's going to be filled for a little bit, because I ain't going to get to work on that feeder for a while today, I don't think. And cows are going to be pissed because they're all going to have to get out of 2 feeders, and that's all the mostly grass seed straw that was left in all 3. I do see some green stuff in there, and that's a grass seed bale, so yeah, it'll get over it. And hopefully they'll eat those down enough that when that other feeder comes back in, we can put real live grass hay in, because I know they need it. And go figure, you know, sun comes out, warms up a little bit, and I get to go to town for a meeting with the insurance man. Kind of miss the days when I used to come out here. You know, they get paid enough, they still should, my opinion. If they get paid more than enough, God knows that. I got it stuck back on and just told her, Tag, you're it. So, and she hasn't welded in a very long time, but she's stitching it. That's all you can do on this thin shit. I'm sorry, but I gotta grab my helmet. Ain't too bad with the screen, but yeah, we'll see if it works down here. There we go. Can't see anything. Anyway, she's supposed to be going from here around on this one, but she's on that one, and that's okay. That one actually had a wider gap. I was going to grab a piece of 1/4-inch rod and fill it, but she's doing it. She's getting it.
You know, it's literally been 7 years.
Yeah.
Since I graduated.
Yeah, because, well, she used to be a good little welder. And I honestly think, other than,
Used to be?
you know, I told you before, her and her sister stuck that together. And Brooke did most of that. And Brooke's not a welder. Found a few more things with this. That's tore out. The end one on this side, the piece is completely gone. I don't know. I mean, I know they get beat around. The cows move them around. We slide them around, push them around. I don't know how this one got so beat up. I mean, yeah, okay, I know how I got the chain block. I fessed up to that already. But I just don't know how some of this shit happened. But, hey, you know, I've only been here for a few years. Actually, this is welding pretty good. It seems to be a little bit better material than most of them are. There's a little in that weld. Part of this one I already went over it, but it was filled up with shit. Little volcanoes and pinholes. But anytime you're around manure and Even though that's above the manure line, it still gets all the good stuff that's in the air around it. I got lucky. I got them straightened up and stuck back together, and we got old Beth Dutton there, who hasn't done a whole lot of welding in about 7 years, but she remembers how to do it. Pretty good job. Yeah, I did, find my finger, I did around here. She did on around the corner. You can see where the welds change. Same thing with that one. And look, there she is. She had a little issue. She had to put the leathers on. She had a cherry go through her sweatshirt and got her arm and got her titty. So she had a hot titty too. Well, anyway, it's getting together. Found a few more busted spots. It'll be in here tomorrow too. Yay. Finding lots of little spots. Like I showed you, that one was tore out. The one at the other end of that panel was gone. I got another piece in at the other end. A little more looking to do. See what else is bunkered up. I didn't think it was going to get done tonight, but all this time they're done. Other than need to do something underneath, because I don't want it sitting on that angle iron. All that does is make a mess. So pick it up and set a plate underneath there, I suppose. Which I guess I don't even got to turn it over for that. I just pick it up and put a plate under it. Maybe I'll find something while she's still busy going at it. She got that sweatshirt back on. She's gonna see if she can burn another hole in it. Zoomies, they won't zoom me. Go figure. But come over here and 6/17.
What size?
Cohabitating over here with 13 VJ.
We check outside. That's what.
Since there's two of them in here, and this was pretty shitty. And let them have the outside. So first time for Moose out there to be outside. Well, Buffalo here, if he gets out there, it's going to be his first time too. And 241, she's out in general population now, so it'll be the end of the day. Come on, Buffalo. I want to show everybody that you can go outside. Your mama's got it figured out. Just follow the shit droppings.
Yeah, I just can't wait till she got outside the shit.
Oh, no, got to do it there. The one spot we have to hand clean. He just said, Mom, move, and what do you know, it worked.
No, that was Moose Talk.
Oh, that was Moose? Oh, that was him.
No, Moose.
Oh, well, either way. Thanks for watching, everybody. And when me and Ty tag teaming that Peter, we did get it all done, I think. We're going to check it over tomorrow. And
You go shower too.
she's still concerned about having a warm titty.
Yeah, check out my titty.
Do you want me a favor?
So, anyway,
Before you go shower.
hope you all had a good day. And hey, let's see.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Thursday because today was take the garbage up.
Considering it's
I
been
got
up there for a week, dude.
Yeah, most of it's been up there for a week, but it came back down to get filled fuller. So, anyway, hope you all have a great Thursday.